Hey Diane, welcome here. The show is called Net Plus Ultra, and as you see here, this is a board by David Magnin, American artist, and she's listing all the artists that are part of the show. Here we have gathered a small archaeology of connected art, and we start with Wolfgang Steller, which is actually the first artist that designed a website dedicated to artists in 1995. He also has a record of doing a lot of landscape recordings. And here he cracked Gmail accounts and Facebook accounts of different artists, and Peter Fand and Tamas Banovich. And these are Facebook connections and Facebook portraits. And based on the connections, the computer has generated some drawings, and these are the portraits of these people based on their connection. Here you have Miltos Manetas. He's a painter. He also is one of the first painters that introduced computer and video game in the history of painting on canvas. No one had ever painted computers and PlayStations and Nintendos on canvas before. Here he's going a bit further in his theory. He's a Greek theoretician. And here, as you see, you have the keyboard in Greek and the keyboard, which is the QWERTY. He forgot the E, so the E is at the end. And he's mixing like Marx, Marinetti, and Miltos Manetas, which is, of course, Karl Marx for socialism, and Marinetti, the founder of futurism, and Miltos Manetas, the founder of the first movement of the 21st century called NIM, which was launched at Gregorian Gallery in 2003. Here's a piece called Outside the Internet, There is No Glory, and which is the most pathetic statement, but this is what we have to endure today, and this is what the way he translates it. This is a piece by Laurent Saxic. It's made by an algorithm of his own making, and it's based on a Da Vinci painting. And this is actually a processual piece where the collector is invited to draw a line, and then it will be integrated into this Da Vinci print, which will be drawn by the algorithm. Here is more like about the death of the internet. And this is like, what if internet was like ending? And it's by an artist called Nora Renaud. She now lives in Colombia. She's from Switzerland. And she's also a jewelry designer. Here she casted what you see as a broken iPhone. And it's ringing the bell of the end of internet. And you can see here, there's a fake synthetic fur hashtag. So she's using all those different sizes of different connected pieces. Here is actually the observatory, which we have designed with Arnaud Pepardona, which is here, the developer. And you can travel in space, but you'll get to experience it later. I would like to show you this project, which is the call for a residency. And this project is by Dejode and Lacombe. They are two French artists and architects. And it's actually a castle, and these are containers, and this is made out of wood. But this is the maquette, the miniature. The miniature.
Like the bunker.
Exactly. And this is the miniature, and you can see 3 airplanes are actually crashing into it, as their great sense of humor suggests. Here you have, there's an Oculus piece, but you're going to be able to travel inside internet, inside our observatory with the Oculus helmet. This is a piece by Raphael Rosendahl. This is a piece by Raphael Rosendahl. He's one of the first artists that has created websites as an art piece. And this is a piece by Nao Okawa, Japanese designer. And you can actually read this piece with an application. If I can make a function. If it doesn't, you're gonna have to cut it from the phone. Yes, here we go, sorry. And then it turns into colors, and then as you move, it also expands. So you can actually read the piece of clothing. This is kind of like a necklace. This is a piece from David Magnin. It's an amphora, and it's a wink on amphora used to be filled with wine, and it's actually found in the deep sea. And this is an antique, and this is the idea. This piece is actually going to be integrated inside the observatory, and this is the idea that the diver would have drunken the entire amphora of wine. This is an analog piece, again by Nora Renaud. And this piece here on the floor is a piece that you activate with Marie Maillard application, and it actually takes over the entire space. And you see that this is a carpet, and it looks like a carpet as a steady image when you don't have the application, but you can activate the application and have a living piece in your living room. Voila. Now you can do something that's really interesting.
And where's David?
No, David is in the hospital. I'll tell you all about it. Est-ce que tu peux montrer? Can you read with? Est-ce que tu peux leur montrer le casque?
Oui.
So you can visit the space that we design online. We have one of the biggest art foundation online. It's 8 kilometers square, and it's a gallery space immersed in nature, and it's a wall-less gallery space. And we have a lake and a sun rotation, and it's kind of an ideal gallery under an ideal sky. And this is what internet represents to us today. We can travel in time and space and actually create our own worlds, our virtual worlds, which are sometimes much better and happier than the one we're living in. Please help yourself.
Go for it.
Yeah. Go for
Please.
it.
Okay. You have to look. You have to look at
Take
the.
off your headdress.
Doesn't
No, no. You can. Oh yeah, the headpiece.
So just there is a lozenge. Are you in?
I am, well, yes.
Yes. So don't go forward, don't go backward. Just you can turn.
Yeah, right.
I'll accompany you a bit. A bit further.
Step on that.
You can go look up and down, but when you see, you know the losange, which is a little square, but that's kind of like tilted with a point in it.
Yeah.
Do you see one? If you look straight, you will go and follow a path. Can you travel? Do you see?
I see a little dot.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Fix
that?
the dot, and then you get to the piece. Are you inside the space?
I am just standing outside looking in.
How does it look like?
That looks amazing.